It's another day for you and me in paradise.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to unbox for you, and mostly for me, a copy of Blackwater, the numbered edition by Suntup, and then off camera I'm going to rebox it, and it's going to join the stacks in the stacks until there's a place where I can put it back. But right now I'm going to kick you over to the Magic Duff Bucket. Check it out. I'm sure I'm going to say something that I forgot in the video while I drink a beer in front of you. So let's check in with the Magic Duff Bucket, shall we? What have you ever me today, Magic Duff Bucket? One of those Kentucky coffee stouts. It's the last one in the downstairs fridge, which I have to empty. I know what you're thinking. I'm loaded. I'm Bezos because I have a downstairs fridge, but it's really not that glamorous. So this is a happy thing. I get to finish this off, and I'm not going to travel with it. So I'm a moment away from the video from cutting my nipple off right here. Check that out. See? Yeah, that's about to happen. So you got that to look forward to. And then what do I not mention? Oh yeah, I don't mention in here that John Langan wrote The Fisherman, which I would like to read. I'm very curious. That's one thing I do like about Suntup, is they introduce me to authors, not just of the books they publish, but the books, authors that do the introductions and etc. and so on and so forth in other areas and so on. And I do like that. John Langan had a lot of great, interesting things to say, so I don't mention that. Also, I kind of flubbed the slipcase issue. When Paul produced the slipcases for this one, and he got a prototype, he didn't like the material, so he bounced it back, and he upgraded the material all on his own dime to produce a better slipcase. Now, the description on the website says the slipcase is made from reclaimed leathers. And I don't know if that was the original or the upgrade, but if the actual slipcase is fantastic. So whatever it is, cheers to Paul for doing it. This is a liquid you can consume. That's as strong an endorsement I can make for this beer. It's a liquid you can consume with more or less no harm to your body. Producer Jill's dancing on the couch. So with that, let's get back to the video. Why not? That's what you came for. Well, wasn't that charming? No wonder I'm such a huge celebrity in the book world. So let's get to it, shall we? So this is limited to 350 copies, and you may have remembered my interview with John Langan, who wrote the afterword, and Marcela Bolivar, who did the 6 pieces of art for this on the release. I just like cut my nipple off. The Dragon Lord's hungry and he's feisty, and the weather is super gloomy, so he gets restless in such weather. So I don't know if you remember that, but it was a lot of fun. I haven't read this book. I haven't read it since the interviews, and this is the edition I'm going to read, since Paul did not do an ARC and I did not buy the artist edition. It's still available, so you can still get the artist edition and have an omnibus of this Gothic series for yourself in very beautiful form. But today I will be talking about the numbered edition, not the artist. So here we are. Here is the bookmark. I believe that's the art for the dust jacket on the artist edition right there. I did not interview Maxime Place. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. An artist who did the Perdido map and the family tree. So that's cool. But that's in here. But we'll look at that. Okay. This is 888 pages. The largest numbered edition I have to date. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. And like I said, it's going to have a very brief moment in the sun before going back into the depths. Now, there was a lot of discussion during one of Paul's lives that he did not like the original slipcase. So he bounced that one and sent and upgraded the materials so he could have a slipcase that met his high standards. The website currently states that this slipcase is made from 85% genuine leather from waste retrieved tanneries. So that sounds like recycled animal skin to me. I don't know. But, so I don't know if that is the current state or if that was the original thing. But I can tell you, it is absolutely lovely. If, you know, I could see why Paul Suntup upgraded the materials, because this is a beautiful slipcase. But let's get to the book. Oh, let's get to the book. So the book is a quarter leather binding with a pearlescent finish on the spine. Now, I do know the lettered edition is built with genuine fish leather, which is pretty wild. And then the boards are Japanese cloth. Get a little angle on that there. Boom. I want to get a sense of the texture for you all, because that is something you can't get from the videos. Along with the huffing. Just goes right to the frontal lobe. And it causes you to, what, as the kids say, trip balls. You're tripping balls. Tripping balls the Suntup way. There's the back. Okay, so this is a letterpress label on the front board. And embossed end sheets. That looks very cool. It feels even better. There are also inside here reproductions, and there's Marcela Bolivar's art. There are reproductions of the original paperback covers. So that's very cool. Look at that. So, yes, this was a book in 6... This is a saga comprised of 6 books. And each one was released separately. This is one of the first times, or maybe the first time, it's collected in a single volume. Centipede Press also did a special edition of this set, but it was 6 individual volumes. This is a cool edition. I love this stuff. You want to see it. You want to see it. You want that history and the additional content. And there they are. They're very cool. And of course, that leads up to one of the nicest things ever, is the signature sheet, triple signed by John Langan, Marcela Bolivar, and Maxime. Beautiful artwork. She was a pleasure to talk to. Marcela was. You could still see the interviews with her and John. This is a substantial beast of a book. Very beautifully, wonderfully constructed. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Really an amazing book. I am excited. I'm, like I said, going to read this exact copy. Don't ever be afraid to read your books. Just read them carefully. You know, no Cheeto hands. Don't cook or eat bacon before you touch the pages. Otherwise, you get little windows on the pages. But this is such a prize. What a beautiful production. And I say that every time I get another Suntup book. That's my favorite. This is the best. This is the top of the heap. This goes in the VIP lounge. And I mean it. I do. I don't just say that. But wow. My photos are not going to do it justice, but I'm going to just do them because I want to share it. So these are 6 illustrations from Marcela, but they are they're full spread illustrations. Very, very cool. Beautiful stuff. Am I glad I got this? And while the label is printed off letterpress, the rest of the book is printed offset on Cougar Natural paper. So I've never read this book or Michael McDowell. I do have Valancourt published Cold Moon Over Babylon by him. I haven't read it yet. It's in paperback form somewhere in my stacks, which are in motion. So get over to the Suntup site. Get the artist edition. This is a beauty. The artist editions have not been released yet, I don't believe. But they're going to follow on the heels of this. And it will be a great reading experience with all the wonderful artwork, fewer signatures, different materials for the boards, etc. But no less the wonderful Suntup experience. So get over there, get it, check it out. More to come from Suntup. A new release in a couple weeks. But wow, I'm just blown away by this. This is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous. I mean, I love the curved spine that reminds me of horns. 888 pages. It doesn't feel unwieldy. This feels like it's something I could read very easily and hold with clean hands. It doesn't feel like it's going to be too cumbersome. A lot of the books, like a Magic is another big one. Some of those big books are hard to read, but this feels very comfortable in my hand. So, anyway, that's it. That's this unboxing. I'm going to go about reboxing this, probably shedding a tear, because I want to spend time with these books. I like to look at them and see them on the shelf, but my shelves are what they are. Couple weeks, people. Just give me a couple weeks. We'll get it straightened out, and I'll have a nice little housewarming bookshelf reveal for you all. So remember, no matter what life throws at you, whether it's crappy Chicago weather or a cat that doesn't want to socialize and just lives in your couch and makes your eyes itch, don't worry. These things are temporary, but you should always stay frosty. Hey, don't forget to get the Blackwater Artist Edition off the Suntup site. That's just suntup.press. Go to the in-print editions, and it'll be there, along with a lot of other great books. Also, don't forget to maybe watch this other video, and subscribe to the channel if you're of a mind. And grab a beer, grab a book.